Emotional abuse is when someone doesn't care about your feelings. They use hateful remarks, put-downs, and rumors in an attempt to keep you under their control.
The abuser will often isolate you from your friends and family. It can be obsessive. Emotional abuse will eventually harm a person's self-esteem.
In our next segment, a group of teens talk about how emotional abuse changes our own perception of who we are.
Emotional abuse is considered the secret identity of violence. It can be disguised as rejection, humiliation, and intimidation. Let's start with rejection. Rejection is when someone refuses to acknowledge you or your opinions. How does rejection affect your self-esteem?
If you get rejected by your friends, you want to hang out and they're like, oh, well, they kind of push you in the back. You kind of feel like you're not wanted or you're not able to keep up with them. You're not cool enough.
I feel that humiliation is a terrible thing to go through. And not only does it affect us at that moment, but also in the long run.
It does bring down your self-esteem because you might not think they would like you to join with them in their activity, and it could bother you.
Being rejected to me is a very big deal because you look at yourself and say, what do you do now? You don't know what to do. You find yourself in confusion. Your self-esteem gets lowered. You feel less confident in yourself. Some people lose hope. They just don't know what to do. You got to be stronger than that.
How do the after effects of rejection change your social character?
I think when that happens, people, depending on how you feel about yourself, some people isolate themselves.
Rejection stays as long as you want it to stay, depending on who you are. Like if you really want to feel rejected your whole life.
I think it limits you. Once you get rejected, I think you go down a step and you get limited to what you want to do.